what's going on, y'all? So, I'm here at the Arts. Everybody give it up for the Arts for providing me this space. Thanks, Chase. Thanks, Thunder and Lightning. Alright, so the first part of our lesson is going to be setting up drums, more so tech work. So, before anything, you want to work with a clean space. You bring the camera over here. You know, we got some, because I'm not sure if they can see it on the standstill. We got some wood chips and tape and other things, so you know, just want to work in a clean space. So you got your vacuum cleaner if you're at your house. If you're not at home and you're like on the road or on a gig or something, I'm not sure what to tell you. But put it to the side. Now we'll call my future drum tech, Travis over here, and he's gonna be my assistant today. He's gonna be handing me some gear. So what I normally like to start off with, of course, is drum throne, drum seat, whichever you want to call it. So we have that right over here. All right. So the drum throne, this is the cushion, this is the seat where you sit, and this is the stand. So normally I would just put the seat on the floor. Go ahead, snap that in right there. And then to under the legs, a little closer. You want to spread the legs out. You gotta turn it. Over to the end. Boom. Here's the throne. Now for this throne here is more corkscrew style. So to lower it and to raise it, you gotta either turn it right or you gotta turn it left until you at a comfortable position. So you got the seat. Now in the bass drum, this is how I normally start off. So standard, you have a bass drum with a tom mount on the inside, but we don't have that today. So I'll be showing you how to set up your kit if you have the tom stands instead of a tom mount with the bass drum. So you got your bass drum right here, and then could you come a little closer? All right. So right now, put out the legs on each side to balance it so it's not wobbly. So this is perfect actually, because one of the sides, the spike is out. This is the spike. So if you're ever on like carpet or anything that this can grab onto, you, let me take it off right quick. These would normally come on your bass drum already. So you just put it on there, twist to the left, so it goes higher, so the spikes will come out. But if you're more so on like wood or concrete or something like that, you might want to keep the rubber pieces down so that these will more so like, you know, grip to the floor. But since we're on the carpet right now, put the spikes out. So we have a bass drum, and you know, you can put it as close to the edge or whatever if you want. So next, I like to do the snare stand and the snare, of course. Alright. Follow along. Same thing as we have. This on all stands, you will have the legs that you gotta untwist, twist it to the left to loosen it, bring the legs out, put them out as far as you want, back to the right to tighten it. Same. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. So get the snare at the height that you want it. By the way, we have the Hazel Maze signature 14, 14 by 6.5 brass. have the floor tom legs. It's always going to be 3. So it's 1. And I like to have my legs facing out on each way that it's going. So just like this, I like to have it outward. Back. Boom. There's the floor tom. Right. Now you can have it in the foot pedal.
Let's go get away. They say what they gonna say. Have a drink, clink, down the Bud Light. Bad like me, it's hard to come by. The Patron, let's go get it down.
Clamp the foot pedal to the bass drum hoop. So you have the bass drum here, then you have the hoop. So on this foot pedal, the clamp is adjusted from here. So put it onto the bass drum, tighten it down. Two or 3, however many. Alright. We have cymbal stand here. Well, a cymbal stand. So just like we did a throne, and with the hi-hat stand, and even with snare stand or any other stand, if it's in pieces like this, just go ahead and put it beside each other. And then could you get a close up on the memory lock for me? So the memory lock, which is this. If you have a drum key, you can always loosen it or tighten it, and that will set the stopping point. So your Alright. If your screw is ever stripped or anything like that from tightening it too hard, then the memory lock is not going against it. So, but of course, this is a boom arm that we put on top of here. So put that out to where you want it. Then adjust. So this way, you can move your cymbal stand back without your cymbal having to go back with it. You can just pull it right out, pull it closer to you, or push it further away. So we have 1. You can bring another one. So this will be for our main crash. Most times, when setting up any stand that may have weight going one way rather than another, you always want to keep it. Am I supposed to stay here? Or?
You can have it wherever you want.
So that if I have a cymbal, lots of times if you have a boom stand and you have a cymbal right here, it'll go this way because there's nothing supporting it. Nothing supporting it. So normally you want to have your boom go where a leg goes, or maybe a little off to the right or a little off to the left, but never in the center where nothing is. So that way, if the cymbal is too heavy, it's not going anywhere. It's not falling like that. It's supported by the leg. Here, that's our shell set up right there. 22-inch bass drum, 10, 12, 16-inch toms. Get the hi-hat clutch. This is the hi-hat clutch right here. There was another one around here that's a little more standard, but this is the okay. This is the standard hi-hat clutch right here. You can take the hi-hat and some of the things out the bag, just 3 pieces. Standard hi-hat clutch. What you do, unloosen the bottom, take one of the cushions off, And then you will place a hi-hat here, put the cushion back on, and then you will put the screw back on, and then you would just drop this onto the hi-hat stand, tighten it up where you want it, how high or how close to the other hi-hat that you want it. And then with this one, this is a little better. This is a quick drop clutch. So all you do is you put your finger on the bottom, take 2 fingers, boom. Drake, look, straight like that. Boom. Take this off, put a hi-hat on there, 2 fingers, push in, right on the hi-hat stand. All right, so we're gonna use a standard clutch for this one. So normally on hi-hats, you have a bottom and you will have a top. If it doesn't say bottom or top, just weigh them. Whichever one feels heaviest is the bottom. The lighter one is on top. So this is the bottom here. And we got the quick clutch. See how fast that was? No screwing, no none of that. Boom, right back on. So just make sure that your clutch, like the hole in your clutch is big enough to go on the hi-hat rod. So go down. If you want to lower it, of course, you can just lower your hi-hat like that. And if the clutch is loose enough, then it'll drop with this other hi-hat. But this one wasn't loose enough. So you have 2 ways that you can adjust your hi-hat openness. You can either press down on the foot pedal while the clutch is loose, press down on the foot pedal, the rod will go down, then you tighten up, and then boom. Either that, or you can do it like this. Just simply take the clutch, bring it up, tighten it. Yep. So with the cymbal stand, what you do, you adjust it the height you want, you adjust your angle on it, and then you unscrew off the top. Place the cymbal on, and always, hold on, take that one off again. Always, please, always make sure that you have felts and you have a sleeve for your cymbals. This is what you need. Never put your cymbals on a dry cymbal stand. That's what I call it. I call it just dry, raw, because you will mess your bell up and eventually you will mess your cymbal up. So always have a sleeve on, one felt, and always make sure that when you put your cymbal on, when it's washing around like that, it's not hitting any of the metal. And boom, there you have your standard setup. Apply it, go home, work on your setup, work on whatever angles you like. You can always tilt your toms towards you. You can always make them flat. Do whatever you want. It's your setup and it's your comfortability. So I hope you've learned something, and I can't wait to see y'all apply.
Hey, Hazel Mays!